two teams that could potentially meet in the NBA Finals. And Irving is done for the night. Obviously, on a game they need him. Wow. A disastrous second half for Brooklyn. Spirited performance from the LA Lakers.
That Kyrie Dennis Schroeder ejection proved to be the turning point of the game. The Lakers outscoring the Nets 60-39 after the ejections. LA got hot from three, hitting 12 of 18. The Nets went cold, 0 for 14. So, Richard, look, you just said, oh, why? Well, there's a really good reason. We expected this game might be a blowout, but it was because LeBron and AD weren't playing. Kyrie and Kevin were, and it was supposed to be a blowout the other way. The Lakers instead won by 25. So do you think, do you put any stock in it?
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to give you guys a heads up. Like, Perk is going to put stock in this. I'm not going to put any stock in this because ultimately these are not the teams that we are expecting to be in the finals. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to be 100% when they get to the finals if these two teams are the ones there. But ultimately, you can't really judge anything off a team without LeBron James, without Anthony Davis. Kevin Durant has been back for 3 games. No James Harden and a Kyrie tossed out in a 1-game situation. Yes, this is not what the Nets wanted. But this is not who they are going to be, and it's not the Lakers are going to be.
Well, first of all, Richard, you don't need to be giving us any more heads up because that milk dud is enough head that you're giving us on TV here. All right, that's the first thing. Second of all, yes, Rachel, I am going to put stock in this, and I'm going to look at the Lakers, right? Look at Taylor Horton-Tucker, Kyle Kuzma being out right now, and he's stepping up his game, being able to sharpen his knife and sharpen his skills. Ben McLemore, new addition, being able to come in and light it up from the three-point line. KCP hasn't been shooting the ball well. So, adding great depth that holds everyone accountable. Well, now KCP is going to have to elevate his game because he's going to have to be looking over his shoulder. Third, Andre Drummond. He abused them in the paint, 20 and 11. Where's DeAndre Jordan right now? I get it. Steve Nash is catering to LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin, but the Brooklyn Nets are not going to win a championship without playing DeAndre Jordan. They have to play him. He is their center that's going to anchor their defense. He's the best live threat that they have going to the basket. So where's DeAndre Jordan right now? He damn sure shouldn't be getting DMPs. I tell you that much.
Richard, where are you on that?
Well, no, I agree with that. A lot of times, and I had this one of my last years in Cleveland, where it's like a coach goes to a veteran and said, look, we're going to play these guys. We're going to get them acclimated. We're going to get them more minutes. We're going to come back to you. And I still want to applaud DeAndre because you're right. They're not going to beat a Joel Embiid playing LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin. That's just the truth. It's going to be difficult with a guy like Giannis. Some of these teams in the Eastern Conference, and even if they're fortunate to make it to the finals, which a lot of us are predicting, they have a potential to go against a team like, let's say, the Utah Jazz or like the Denver Nuggets that have a ton of size.
They play Philly this week with a healthy Joel Embiid, so we'll find out
or even the
more
Lakers,
about that.
Or even the Lakers, which their dominance is really their size. When you're talking about Kuzma, Braun, you got AD and you got Drummond. So that size is just so dominating. Mm-hmm. So, but you got to get these other guys acclimated as quickly as possible. So I'm okay with it, giving these guys a run to see if you can do it, but then dialing it back, saying like, hey guys, this is what we need.
So when they came back, when Lue came back to you, as he said, after getting those guys acclimated, were you able to jump in the same? Was it?
Yes, because my role was still more of just like, hey, we're going to do this and getting ready for Golden State, trying to play, 5 or 6 smalls. But It was more of like, hey, we're going through a coaching change. I want to give these young guys these opportunities, but we're going to come back to you. Stay ready, stay professional, stay in shape. And ultimately he did. They're going to come back to DeAndre Jordan, but understand part of these DMPs is because they need to get minutes for Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge to see what they can offer and what they have.
But
go ahead, Perk.
But Rachel, RJ, it's only 20 games or less left into the season. Chemistry comes to mind, and I get trying to acclimate these guys, but you got to give DeAndre Jordan some minutes so that he could get back accustomed to playing with everyone. Like, I get all that trying to see what Blake could bring to the table and what LaMarcus could bring. But it's only 20 games left. And the biggest concern to me with the Brooklyn Nets is the chemistry.
Well, look, Steve Nash said that he's had to have a couple difficult conversations with DeAndre Jordan, but that he has been a real pro. So that is to his credit. We'll see how this develops. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.